Gwyn and welcome back to the channel. It's been an interesting week in Beatle news, and first I have a question. What do AI, British gang violence in the 1950s and topiary all have in common? Well, they've all been topics of conversation touched upon within interviews by Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr and Olivia Harrison on the small screen this week. Firstly, Paul appeared last Sunday on the political magazine programme Sunday with Laura Kuenssberg. Paul used this platform to highlight his concerns over AI and its impact on copyright holders and the creative process in general. He directly challenged the government here in the UK to consider the consequences to artists and their work unless safeguards are applied to artistic content of all kind from tech giants who would have free rein over such material to apply to their AI algorithms in creating new works. Paul conceded the fact that AI can assist artists in certain areas, but this would need to be a balance in terms of risk of ownership and revenue and to the artistic process, which are all pretty valid points. Now, Ringo made an appearance on the Jimmy Kimmel show this week and talked about the creation of his Look Up album. He also discussed his guest appearance with Paul at the O2 Stadium in London and the fact that he's never eaten a pizza or curry, to great gasp throughout the audience to that. And he also discussed Liverpool gang violence and his friend Tommy the Hammer Man. He also discussed how gang nicknames were actually the origin to his own nickname, Ringo Starr. It was a really nice interview and Ringo seemed really on top form. It's really worth checking out online if you can, especially when at the end of the interview Ringo was presented with a pepper-inspired cowboy hat. Really worth a view. Something I stumbled upon really by accident was Monty Don's British Gardens. And for those of you not in the UK, Monty Don is a gardening guru, and his current series, he is visiting extraordinary gardens around the whole of the UK. And this week he visited Friar Park in Henley, obviously home to George and Olivia Harrison. There were some quite beautiful films of the gardens, including the massive rockery and the scale model of the Matterhorn, which takes pride of place there, and also an incredible topiary garden. Now, Monty interviewed Olivia, who guided him around the gardens, detailing the extent of the reconstruction work that was carried out on the Sir Frankie Crisp estate and just how much work was required. George's passion for the project and his intense involvement was very, very evident. And again, this was a fabulous watch, though there may be viewing restrictions depending upon where you are in the world. If you can get the opportunity to watch this, please do so. This week also saw the announcement of the release on March 21st, not too long, of the half-speed master release of Venus and Mars. A real favourite of mine, this album, though my wallet is over there crying in the corner, trying to reconcile the cost of nearly £41, including postage and package, but for a single album, even though it's got all those stickers and posters and whatnot. Okay, I know I don't have to buy it, but I'm going to do it anyway. So the remaster of Venus and Mars, the packaging is going to exactly replicate the original vinyl album with its gatefold and what have you, and all the stickers and posters. Great photography by Aubrey Powell and the Hypnosis team. It's going to be, or has been, remastered by Miles Scholl at Abbey Road Studios, and promises to be as good in terms of listening quality as previous releases. Now, if you're not into the vinyl and listening to the music, you've got it, you're familiar with it, and you don't want it, then obviously there are other options for you on the Paul McCartney store. So perhaps you may be interested in t-shirts or a tote bag or a slip mat or posters. If you are, then you're going to be in luck, because all that bump is going to be available and is available as we speak. The fact that this is released a few months prior to the actual anniversary may be an indication that that slot is when we could expect the release of Paul's new album, so we'll just have to wait and see. Well, a big thank you to Mikey Arugla, and if you don't know Mikey, then check him out online. He's a friend of the channel, but he gave me an important nudge reminding me that tonight is Grammys night, and the Beatles are up for 2 categories, Best Rock Performance and Record of the Year for Now and Then. As for Record of the Year, let's see how Now and Then performs, and can it do any better than I Want to Hold Your Hand, Yesterday, Hey Jude and Let It Be, who all failed to win in that category. Fingers crossed, but I'm not holding my breath. Well, I think that's just about all for this week, but thank you all for watching this video. All donations of likes and subscribes are gratefully received, and I look forward to catching up with you all very soon. Bye for now.